going to teach you how to use the Pixlr app to take your self-portrait picture that you took last time and pixelate it to help as a guide for you when you do your Minecraft selfie. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to your homepage on your iPad and you're going to find the Pixlr app, which is this app right here. You're going to open up the app, and the picture that comes up is maybe different than the picture that I have in the background, but your three options across the bottom will be the same. So you're going to choose photos, which is the middle option, and you're going to bring up the box that has your camera roll in it. Now the picture that you've taken of yourself should be in that camera roll. So you're going to tap on the camera roll and you're going to find your self-portrait picture that you took, and it will bring it up in the app like this. First thing we need to do is crop our picture so that we don't have a lot of background in our picture. So we're going to tap on this bottom icon on the bottom menu that looks like a little toolbox. It's the one that's on the very left. So we're going to tap on that toolbox and we're going to use the first option of crop. So we're going to crop our picture, and that's going to bring up a large grid around part of our picture. We want that grid to just include our head and shoulders. We don't want a lot of background. So what you're going to do is you're going to pinch with 2 fingers to make that box bigger or smaller, and you want to make it fairly tight around your head and your shoulders without leaving a ton of background in. We're going to get rid of the background, but we want the frame to be filled with mostly your face. So we're going to kind of center your face in there, and then you're going to hit the check mark at the bottom right corner to save that option. Okay, so this is what I have for my portrait. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the background with black and just kind of remove it. And that's so that when we pixelate our picture, we don't have all of that background to worry about for pixels. It's just going to be black, or you can choose to do it in white. It's your choice. So the way we're going to do that is you're going to tap on the paintbrush in the bottom toolbar, and we're going to doodle, which is the the right hand option. You're going to tap on doodle, and you're going to make the size bigger, not too big, because remember you got to go around your head and your ears and your shoulders, and those are some small areas. And you're going to tap on color to change it to the color you're wanting. I'm going to go ahead and take my background and make it just white, like I was standing in front of a white screen. Tap the check mark, and then you're going to, go back to doodle, white, and then you can start to color in that background with your white paintbrush tip. And as you get closer to parts of your body that you want to be really careful around, you can expand your picture and kind of zoom in on it so that you can get really close but not take away any part of your head. You don't want big goofy lines. And you can make your paintbrush very small or very big. Oops. That's opacity. I don't want that. I want size. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. And then you can get closer and get in those little spots with a smaller brush. So you're going to do that, going around your head and your face as neatly and carefully as you can. The portrait, the self-portrait that you created, and I've whited out all the background, so it's just face and my shoulders that I want in the picture, and that's what yours is going to look like as well. Then to pixelate this, so it's a guide for us when we do our Minecraft selfies, is we're going to choose the paintbrush again from the bottom menu. It's next to the toolbox on the right end. We're going to tap that paintbrush, and you have your 4 choices. You have brighten, darken, pixelate, and doodle. This time we're going to do pixelate. And again, you get a brush circle that shows you the size. You're going to make that as big as you want, but you want it to be pretty big so it's really fast, because you're going to pixelate your entire picture. So I'm going to put the size way up to the top, and I'm just going to run my finger over the entire picture. Okay? Now, after I've done that, I'm going to tap on the cell option on the bottom. You have size and feather and cell. The cell size, we don't want it to be too small because then, one, it's hard to see the pixels, and two, it doesn't look a whole lot different than your regular picture. We don't want them to be too big because you can't really even tell what it's supposed to be then. So you want to bring your cell size right about, I'd say probably about a quarter of the way down that line. Okay, till you start to see your face again. You don't want them too small. Right about there. I'd say they're numbered. So 1, 2, 3. You can see the number at the top of the picture. 4, you're starting to lose some detail. So I would say either 3 or 4, depending on the look that you like. So I'm going to keep mine at 3. I'm going to leave it just like that, and I'm going to press that check mark to save that. And then we have our pixelized picture to help us to be the guide for our Minecraft selfies that we're going to make in the next lesson.